Hello, everyone on YouTube and Spotify or wherever you listen. I don't know. Um, Man, I have been busy. I literally have to put in my calendar time to come in here and just hit record. You know what I mean? Um, it's like one of those things. I just got back from California, had an amazing time. It's where I grew up in the desert. I love it there. I love the desert. I love the quiet. And, it's like I always get excited to see a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a long time. It's been 10, 12 years since I've been there before. And I also felt a little sentimental or nostalgia or sad that my parents, weren't there or able to go. But it was one of those things that at one of the functions, I was sitting there and I thought, I just don't really remember a lot of these people or know if they know me. You know what I mean? It was like that, and I realized that it's okay. Like we've grown apart, and I started thinking. I was like, people to me, and I don't know how I'm gonna explain this, but I was like, people are like blankets, right? Like I've got a little tub of blankets here, and especially cool mornings when I get up and go sit on the couch, I'll grab a blanket, right? And for some reason, it'll be the same blanket for a while, right? And then I don't know, maybe you wash it or something happens, you don't use it anymore, you use a different blanket for months or whatever. And I thought it's so weird how we don't, well, me, I don't use the same blanket forever. I use it randomly, sporadically. You know what I mean? It's always different for whatever mood or whatever I need as far as warmth, right? And I thought that's kind of how people are in our lives. Like there's people that are very close to us, and then they kind of just drift away, but they don't drift away. They don't really go anywhere. And it's like they do their thing, I do my thing, and we just, separate. But in California, one of my oldest friends, I'm getting choked up. You were next door neighbors, and we just as kids, had a connection. I had no idea what she was going through at the time. I was just trying to be one of the cool kids and be her friend. I didn't realize I was a distraction from the tough time she was going through. But we have this connection that, like anything else, it takes a little bit to warm up. Um, and I think I've calmed down and mellowed out over the years. But it's just kind of, I don't know. It's one of those things. I just got pop up. It's one of those things that we're just connected. We're connected, and she's, one of my best friends. I mean, we can tell each other anything, and even her husband is somebody who grew up with as a little child too. I mean, it's just wild that we just hung out, and now they've been together for years, but it's just one of those things that it's just amazing. You just stop and think that these deep connections that we have with people, and I have deep connections with quite a few people that I really cherish, and it's just I don't know how to explain it other than you're just connected. And I really and it's funny because she is not one of these people that like to get out and about and do stuff and talk to people. And I'm like, I'm excited to go somewhere and talk to whoever's there at the subway or wherever I go, right? I want to talk to new people. I'm looking for more connections constantly. I love that. I thrive on that. I did get this new chair and I love it. You can see if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, you're missing it. But anyway, I just had to, kind of pop on here and just kind of reflect on the great time I had. And, it's just I cherish those connections. And it's one of those things I really enjoyed not drinking. I enjoyed them drinking and me, being the driver or the one that was, herding cats, right? But I just had a really good time. I had a good time connecting. And I mean, there's just something about that desert and that area that is just, I don't know, it's deep. It's a deep connection that I can't explain it. I'm going to do something big there. I don't know what yet, but something big is coming. It would be the ideal place to put on races and all kinds of stuff. So watch out, guys. I could be doing something soon. Anyway, so I think we should all take those moments to look at those deep connections we have with people you know, um, and cherish them while we have them. Figure out how to keep them going. Like I got a bunch of friends, I guess acquaintances, that they do stuff together, and I'm just not part of that group anymore. Like I've just kind of evolved to this new area, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't have to. I don't know. I don't have to. They don't have to care about me, and I don't care about them. It's okay. It's just how it works. Um, but I challenge everybody. Try to make a connection every day. Try to make a difference by making a connection with somebody. So that's about all I've got here. I know it's probably a short one, but I had to pop on and just say it, guys. All right. So next time, bye.